What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter? Vincent Prince of SoundCloud, SoundClick. All my NBA is Fix fans. I'm out here chilling on my porch. And I'm doing some NBA and NFL is Fix videos, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Shout out to my boy Supreme Allah, who has been a faithful listener, and I appreciate that. Just because I wasn't making a lot of NBA stuff don't mean I don't appreciate my subscribers, because I really do. And I try to cater to what you guys want within reason, because I don't want to seem like what I'm saying is fabricated, some kind of way, that I'm saying it just to say it, because that's not what my channel is. I only got maybe 540 whatever subscribers, so it's not that serious. I'm not making a bunch of loot off of this, but I'm still very authentic in what I say, in my opinion. Basically, it's what it is. Not unless I do bring up some numbers to, give out some facts. However, you guys, my new subscribers know that I'm an old head, but, I go to college too. I'm finishing my degree in healthcare administration, so right now I'm on break. And but when I'm in school, I'm not a very scholastic person, so it really takes up a lot of my concentration. So I don't really do a whole bunch of getting into, if you guys start sending me a bunch of facts and stuff like that, I'm just not going to get that deep into it. I'll skim over it and I'll read it and I'll get the gist. But because my concentration is somewhere else, I really, you guys get what I'm saying. Anyways, Demarcus Cousins, if I said his name right, he was just traded, wasn't he? And the way he was traded, just the way he was traded was almost okay, let's look at it like this. I don't know who he plays for. I forgot where he's traded from. One of you guys are going to mention it. But I've been seeing some things on WorldStar about him. And the first thing I saw about him is when he got traded. He didn't know he was traded until, he was doing an interview after a game. And I believe his agent came up to him and said, "Hey, you just been traded." Sorry. Then he did. I might have to go inside. It's a little nipply out here. Anyways, then he did this. He did a heartfelt goodbye to his fans in the city where he was playing for. And after he did that, after he did his heartfelt, farewell, went to his new team. Yeah, that was unhealthy. And when he went to his new squad, settled in, But his reaction when his agent told him, he came and whispered in his ear, it's like, "You just been traded." And he said, "It's whatever." Then he gives a heartfelt goodbye, saying his heart is always going to be with that city. And he cried, And the fans were like, "We're still with you." But here's what gets me. When he gets to the place he's playing, now you're starting to see videos of him being very vulgar, to the point where a fan, look, I'm just going to say this. It won't surprise me if somebody throws something on him pretty soon. Because he just told a fan to, suck his D. And he turned around to another fan who called him soft recently and said, "Why are you so fat? Sit your fat ass down." And the thing about fans is, If they can get under your skin and they can see that they can get under your skin, they will. Next thing you know, you're going to be just violent altogether, and hopefully you won't do a spree well and choke your coach. But the point is, he didn't like what happened to him, but he had to go with it because he signed on the dotted line. That's my point. You know, I believe 100% that the NFL, NHL, NBA, they're all fixed. But this, what happened to him is an example of how how uh, how finance runs everything. There's no personability or there's nothing personable about the game anymore. Like once you're here, now you move over here, and they did that to him without him even knowing. And it's like damn, I have to uproot my whole household. This is not like, oh, I'm going down the street. I have to move to another city. I have to find another house. I have to put my kids into another school. My wife has to find another job somewhere else. I have to make a whole new set of friends. You know what I'm saying? And now the family that I did have, I have to let them know that I have relocated. Like, it's not just that easy. And then once you do all that, you have to like the people that you're playing with, or else you're going to be like, who's that 6'1" guy who's played for so many teams? Uh, oh my God. Superman? Dwight Howard? To me, Dwight Howard is somebody who ruins teams. He ruins coaches. He gets you fired. You know what I mean? And I'm just hoping this doesn't happen to Cousins because he's obviously irritated about where he's at. Now, you guys can just say, I don't believe it. He'll settle in. He'll be just fine. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so for his sake. You know what I mean? Because these guys, you know, when they get into this game, I don't think they're fully aware of how much of this game is a game. How much of it is just moving parts and just moving pieces to them. I don't think they realize, you know, because they want the money, they want the women, they want the cars, they want to hang out with rappers, and that's all fine. That comes with the lifestyle. But the underbelly of that is you're owned. And this is a clear case of him being owned. He does not belong to himself. Because he did not say anything but it's whatever to the agent who had him traded. Just like that. It used to be a long meeting before you were traded. It used to be all this stuff going on and you'd see it on the media. So-and-so might get traded, yada, yada, yada. No, not anymore. They just come up and whisper to you, hey, you just been traded. And that is it. I have no love for that. There's nothing personable about it. You're just a piece of meat. You may make all this money now, but another thing, somebody mentioned contracts. When I was talking about football contracts, we don't know what they take out of your contract. If you get a $20 million deal, now they're throwing around $100 million deals. But if you get like LeBron just got a $100 million deal for like 2 years. But if you get a $20 million deal, you know, 30 million or whatever, you know, and you take out your taxes, we already been through what the tax bracket is for 38%. I mean, people who make over 1.6, which is the average in the NFL. I don't know what the average is in the NBA, but nonetheless, you know, when you look at the tax bracket, I think it's between 38 and 36 people who make in the millions. You know, that's gone immediately. Then you look at what the NFL or the NBA and you know whatever they take from you, so on and so forth. Your agent, your lawyer, your mom, whatever, and you know you might have a $20 million contract, and you might only end up with $5 million of it in your pocket. And truthfully, I think this is one reason why these contracts are inflated. So $5 million is a lot to us, but $5 million to them, they can blow through that, and they do, and they do, they really do. And it's frustrating because the big house, the big car, so on and so forth, and all the lawyers that they got to pay. So, but you guys know where I'm going with this. It's a frustrating lifestyle, is what I'm saying. It's not all pie in the sky. It really isn't. And I kind of felt bad for him when he started crying because it isn't just whatever to him. And he is a clear example on what they do to people in these sports arenas, in this area, in this lifestyle. This is a clear example. And of course, you got, Tony Romo becoming a free agent, so on and so forth, from wherever he's going to go. Not everybody is as popular as a Romo. Cousins just happens to be a popular person, but let's just say that he wasn't. Let's say he was a bench warmer. He was making, $400,000 a year. He'd blow right through that. You guys know where I'm going with this. I think the whole thing is fixed, and I don't necessarily feel sorry for them. Like, I don't feel sorry for Cousins. Like, oh my God, he's making all these millions. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for when somebody finally realizes that it's a game inside of a game, and they're just a piece of meat. That's all you are. You don't belong anywhere until we tell you you belong somewhere, and then that can change overnight. You could play for 20 teams before this whole thing is over with, and you have to move 20 times. I can't do it, people. I can't watch it. The NFL is fixed, the NBA is fixed, and there's no love anymore. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Dr. J played? He played for one team. Was it the 76ers? It was the worst team in the league now? That's what I'm saying. There's no more love in the game. It's all money. I can't do it. Anyways, it's your boy Tone 202. Peace.